Okay, so today we are going to start with rectification of errors. Okay. Now, if I talk about uh, accounting process, how does it starts? If I mean to ask, so at first there will be some event, correct? There will be some event. Now you will try to I analyze whether this event is related to business or not. Okay, have some monetary value or not. Okay, have some effect on financial position or not. Correct. If everything is there, that means this event will become a transaction for us. Correct. Now, after the transactions, we have classified it as a transaction. We'll take the help of accounting principles. Okay, and then we'll try to identify the accounts that are involved. Accounts that are involved. Correct. Then after we come to know that what actually are the accounts, then we'll try to try to classify which type of account. Okay, which type of account means I mean to say whether it is uh, personal, correct, whether it is real or whether it is non. Okay. Now, once we identify what actually which type of account it is, we'll apply the golden rules. Golden rules, and with the help of golden rules, we'll pass journal. We'll pass the journal. After journal, simple ledgers will be done. Posting to ledger account. After that, what you do? You prepare trial balance. You prepare trial balance. Correct. After the trial balance, you went on to preparation of financial statement. Correct. This is what you all do. We all do, not only you, we all do. Correct. First, we analyze an event, then we check whether it is transaction or not. Once it is transaction, we try to analyze what are the accounts involved in it. Then what type of account it is. With the help of golden rules, we'll pass the journal entry. With journal, we'll pass ledger. With ledger, we'll pass trial balance. With trial, we'll go to the preparation of financial statement. Now, rectification of errors plays an important role at two places. Okay. One is here, that is after preparation of trial balance. Okay. Or at any place before this, regard here this, any place here this, that is before preparation of trial balance. And at what more place? After preparation of financial statement. So these are the three places where we can rectify our errors. What are errors, mistakes that has been done in the accounts? Okay. Okay. How will we understand that mistakes? Okay, there is some mistake in my account. Okay. One is that the simple logic is that in my trial balance, my debit will not be equal to my credit. Correct. This is the first basic way to understand. अगर डेबिट क्रेडिट मैच नहीं होता तो समझ में आता है कहीं ना कुछ तो गलती हुई है. correct? Or one is that in balance sheet, if asset is not equal to liabilities, that means कहीं ना कुछ ना कुछ तो गलती की है मैंने पूरे अकाउंटिंग में, ठीक है? These are the mainly two places. Okay, there are more somewhere, but these are the mainly two places where everyone tries to identify that if they are not matching, that means there has been some mistake in my accounting process, and then we try to find out those mistakes and we work on to rectify those mistakes. Okay, this is what we are going to study over here. This is what we are going to read over here: rectification of error. Okay, that we have done some mistake, now how to rectify it. Okay, at different stages different procedures are followed. Okay, different things can happen. This much is clear, I hope so. Now whenever I talk about errors, types of errors, whenever I talk about types of errors, there can be mainly four kinds of errors. किसी का नाम बताइए संजय, एक दो तीन चारों का नाम बता देंगे तो बहुत अच्छा है, एक दो का बताएंगे तो भी चलेगा. Okay, so errors of omission, error of commission, errors of principle, er, sorry, not errors, it is compensating errors. Okay, what actually these four kinds are, now we'll discuss each of them. The first one is error of omission. Error of omission. Omission means words. Omission means, omission has a simple meaning: deleted, not recorded. Correct? It has a simple meaning, whether either it has been deleted or it has not been recorded. So, what can you understand by the name? That it is a kind of error which happens due to omission. That means either entry has not been recorded. Okay, maybe in wholly they have not been recorded or partly they have not been recorded. This is what omission is all about. Okay. Transaction is omitted to be recorded. To be recorded. This is what error of omission is all about. Now, error of omissions can also be of two kinds. One is partial omission, and one is complete omission. What is partial omission is all about? Either of the effect of transaction is not given effect. That means debit or credit. Or complete omission means both effect of transaction is missing. Both effects of the transactions is missing. Like, now suppose for an example, purchased machinery from Ram worth rupees 2 lakh. Okay. So what is the correct entry? What is the correct journal entry for this?
Machinery account debit to Ram.
Correct. Machinery account debit to Ram. Correct. 2 lakh and 2 lakh. Correct. Now, when I talk about omission, then what actually has happened? We have forgot to give effect either one side or both sides. Now, if I say that, say that, what we have done, okay, what we have done is that we have done machinery account debit 2 lakh, but we have forgot about RAM account. So that means what? This is a case of partial omission. Partial omission. Now, will trial balance agree? Will my trial balance match? Will my trial balance will match?
No.
No. Reason? My liabilities are understated because RAM is what? RAM was a creditor. So my liabilities are understated. Correct? But if I say that, what we have done is that we have, okay, forgot to record the transaction. That means it is a case of complete omission. It is a case of complete omission. Will my trial balance will match?
No. हाँ मतलब मैच तो करेगा सर बट इट वुड बी इनकम्प्लीट.
Correct. It will match, correct? It will match. Why? Because both debit and credit effects are not given. But don't you think match to ho jayega, but my profits will be higher?
Hmm.
Correct? Because
Yes.
my expense is understated. Correct? So remember, in case of partial omission, okay, in case of partial omission, the trial balance will not tally. Okay. But in case of complete omission, it can be tallied. But it will get tallied. Okay. A debit will be equal to credit. But yes, if it is around the expenses, so my profit will be overstated. If it is around the income, my profit will be understated. Correct? I hope this much is clear to you. Okay. Now we'll move on to error of commission. Error of what actually it is. When an amount is posted in wrong side or wrong account. Okay. Hmm. Wrong balances carry forward. Okay. Or wrong totaling, then it is known as error of commission. Now see, this error of commission involves maximum errors. Okay. Now see, posted to wrong side. That means debit, it should have been debit. We have done credit. Okay. Posted to wrong account. That means RAM should have been RAM should have been debited. Okay. What we did, we debited Rama. So it has been posted to wrong account. Correct. Wrong balances carry forward means what actually happens now while doing accounting. When a page ends now, we write it carry forward to next page. Correct. Suppose we write carry forward to next page. The balance was 1080, and when in the next we wrote brought forward from previous page. We wrote 1008. Correct. So this is the wrong balance carry forward or brought forward. Now wrong totaling. Correct. Wrong totaling, I don't think any example needed. Wrong totaling, suppose my value was 2001, I wrote it 1002. Correct? So there has been wrong in the totaling. Okay. This is all about error of commission. Okay. And here you will see that in wrong account, don't you think my trial balance will agree? Correct? बिकॉज डेबिट होना था, डेबिट तो हुआ ना कोई तो हुआ है. करेक्ट. जो इफेक्ट होना चाहिए था वो हुआ है, पर किसी और के नाम पे हुआ. नाम से क्या करना है ट्रायल बैलेंस को? ट्रायल बैलेंस तो एग्री कर ही जाएगा. करेक्ट. व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट रॉन्ग टोटलिंग, कर भी सकता है नहीं भी कर सकता, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन व्हाट एक्चुअली इट इज हैपनिंग. Similarly to the carry forward and the brought forward, it may be, it may not be, it will depend upon how we have done it. Correct. These all are situations. Now the next will be errors of principal, not PL. Principal means what? Regulations. Regulations or rules. Correct. That means anything which has been done in contravention to law. Can I say? Contravention to accounting principles. Uh, Contraventions to accounting principles. Correct. Now suppose if I write the same example, purchase machinery from Ram, rupees 2 lakh, and if I write it, purchase account debit to Ram, is it wrong? Is it wrong?
Yes, sir.
So what actually is happening? My machinery should have increased, correct? But what actually I'm increasing? I'm
Purchase.
debiting purchases, correct? And purchase can be of stock as well, asset as well, correct? So clarity is not there. Now see, when I say purchase goods, that means what I purchased. I purchased as my inventory, correct? But if I purchase machinery, that is my asset. But if I only write purchase, it can be okay. It can be my asset as well. It can be my inventory as well. Correct. So clarity is not there. That means there is some mistake in the principle. That means they don't know how to do the debit and credit. Again, error of principle will be a kind of like we know that it if personal accounts are related to persons, correct? Now suppose if RAM account, if I classify the account to be real account, that means there is a principles mistake, correct? Okay. And remember, in principle, error of principles, trial balance will always agree. Here as well, trial balance will agree. Because something has to be debited, something has to be credited, we did that. But principle, it is wrong. Correct? Because you guys said you know, so just I'm giving a brief intro, okay, about all the types of errors. And then we'll discuss few more things and we'll move to the illustrations. Okay. Error of principles, error of commission, error of commission. Okay. The next one will be compensating error. Okay, the next one will be compensating. What actually it is? It is nothing. It is not a mistake as well. This is what an error is compensated by another error. Okay, that means one mistake is hidden by another mistake. Okay, now if I take the before example only, okay, if I take this example only over here, what will be a compensating error? What actually we did? Okay, we did machinery account. We did machinery account debit. Okay, but instead of RAM, what we did, we overcasted the purchase a sales debit. There was some purchase. Okay, there should have been some creditors, but instead of my that it sells. Okay, instead of something which is there in my credit, I increased my sales debit. My sales value has increased. Correct. So my trial balance will agree or not? सोच के बताइए. My trial balance will agree or not? It will agree. क्यों? क्योंकि लाइबिलिटी ही तो बढ़ना था ना. अगर राम को मैं क्रेडिट करता, राम अकाउंट को मैं क्रेडिट करता, तो भी तो मेरी लाइबिलिटी बढ़ती. तो जब मैं सेल्स डे बुक को ओवरकास्ट कर रहा हूँ, तब भी तो मैं अपनी लाइबिलिटी ही बढ़ा रहा हूँ. Correct. So what actually it is resulting in? My trial balance will show debit is equal to credit. Okay, so these are the kind of mistakes which is one mistake is compensated by another mistake. So my trial balance agrees. Okay, so that was regarding all those that errors are there. Okay, now we'll move on to our book and we'll solve a few illustrations. The types of errors they have given. But remember this wrong totaling, wrong account and wrong amount are the parts of errors of commission. Okay, they have given it separately, but it is. Now see, rectifications of errors can be at three stages: before trial balance, after preparation of final account. In both the cases, there might be double-sided errors, single-sided errors, double-sided errors, single-sided errors. Okay. Now, one and one, we'll go through each examples and we'll understand. Before preparation of trial balance, double-sided or single-sided. Now, double-sided example is there. The following principle should be followed for the purpose. What was the correct entry? What entry had been done? What is the rectifying entry? Now see, purchased a building for 3 lakh longly passed through the purchase account. The same example which we had, correct? So what is the correct entry over here? Building account, debit to cash, correct? यही सही होना चाहिए, to cash account. What entry has been done? They have done purchase account debit to cash. What should be the correct account? See, cash account is all should have been created and it is created. Okay, where the mistake is that purchase has been debited, whereas building account should have been debited. So once purchase is debited, now if I credit the purchase, that means my entry will be rectified. So what I can write? Correct entry will be building account debit to purchase account. करेक्ट एग्री. अगर एक बार एक चीज डेबिट ज्यादा हो गया तो उसको क्रेडिट कर देते हैं तो इफेक्ट न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएगा. सही है ना. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर rectifying entry is equal to correct entry minus wrong entry in case of double-sided errors. Okay. Now say single-sided errors is what? Single-sided errors under the circumstances, no separate entry is required, but effect of the account should be reflected by appropriate posting. Purchase account was overcasted by 10,000. So this is my purchase account. This is my purchase account. Overcasted by 10,000 means purchase overcasted by overcasted मतलब ज्यादा खर्चे दिखा दी. Correct. So that means I have shown 10,000 over here. Correct. And my purchase account is debited by 10,000. So what should be the correct entry? What should be the correct entry? The correct entry should be purchase account should be credited by 10,000. Correct. तो अगर मैं क्रेडिट भी कर देता हूँ 10,000 का, okay, so here if I do a credit of 10,000, so that means this and this gets cancelled. This is single entry, single sided error. Correct. Let me bring out few example. Okay, so this was before the preparation of trial balance. Okay, remember before preparation of trial balance, suspense account will never ever be created. Okay, before trial balance. We can never ever open suspense account. Okay, what actually is a suspense account? Suspense account is nothing. It is a temporary account. Okay, what actually happens now? Suppose there your trial balance is not matching. Okay, so until unless your trial balance matches, you cannot move ahead with your financial statement. Okay, so in order that you might be able to that you can start your final accounts. So what accountants does do, they wherever there is a shortage of amount in debit or credit, they put a suspense account for the time being so that they can start with final accounts. And similarly, whenever they'll rectify where the mistakes are there, they'll adjust it with suspense account. Okay, because लोग suspense account का जो कुछ suspense में रख दिया. Okay, so this was before, but after preparation, remember after preparation, suspense may be prepared. Suspense may be, may not be there. Okay, it may be, it may not be, depending upon our requirement. Double-sided error, single-sided error. See, trial suspense account. If the trial balance does not agree, we cannot prepare final accounts. In order to prepare final account, the difference so appeared in trial balance is to be passed to suspense account. When the errors will be located and rectified, suspense account will automatically be nilled or closed. Correct? As I said that it will be adjusted with your suspense account. The suspense account will appear in the balance sheet. When it appears in the debit side of the trial balance, the same will appear in the asset side of the balance sheet and vice versa. Similarly, we know that the debit side of the trial balance goes to the balance sheet. Okay, so that means suspense can never ever be reflected in your profit and loss, correct? PL account. It will always reflect in your balance sheet if it is there. Now see, example, sales day book was overcasted by 1,000. Correct? That means sales account was overcasted. How to correct it? Because we don't know what other effects it has taken. So what we'll do, we'll just add a suspense account. We'll credit suspense account by 1,000 so that this mistakes gets balanced. Now your trial balance will match. Okay. This is as simple as that. Okay. No examples are there, but yes, there are some examples after this. Okay. So you need to see one more thing. Okay. After preparation of final account will come after some illustration. Now see. Rectify the following errors, assuming the errors were deducted before preparation of trial balance, after preparation of trial balance, and after preparation of final accounts. So what we will do, we'll solve this illustration. Okay. Give me a second. I'll just take it to. We'll take it to our page. I think it is visible now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now at first we'll solve it as it is before preparation of trial balance. Before preparation of trial balance. Okay. So we know before preparation of trial balance, what has to be done? wrong entry, correct entry, and rectified entry. Correct. But they're saying purchase of plant of 10,000 was wrongly passed through the purchase account. Correct. So what should be the correct entry? Purchase of plant for 10,000. That means what should be the correct entry? Plant account debit to cash. Cash account. 10,000, 10,000. Okay. What is the wrong entry we did? We did purchase to purchase account, pass through purchase account. That means we did purchase account debit to cash account. Now see, my credit is correct. Both cash should be the cash is there, but we have debited purchase extra. So what should be the rectified entry? Rectified entry should be
Plant account debit to purchase account.
plant account debit to purchase account. 10,000, 10,000. Okay. Next one. Sales day book was cast short by 1,000. Correct. If it would have been after preparation of trial balance, what could we have done? We could have adjusted it by suspense account, but it is before preparation of trial balance, so there is no role of suspense account. So what? So it is it a double sided or a single sided? This is a
Single sided.
single sided. Sales day book was cast short by 1,000. That means debit is more. Correct, because sales day book is a credit, has a credit balance. Correct. So that means debit is more. So what we can do, we can simply say sales account will be credited with 1,000. Yes, you all agree or not? कम है तो ज्यादा कर देंगे ना. कास्ट शॉर्ट मतलब सेल्स डे बुक का कौन सा बैलेंस होता है? क्रेडिट बैलेंस. करेक्ट. और शॉर्ट कम है मतलब कौन से साइड कम है? क्रेडिट साइड ही कम है, तो क्रेडिट कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा ना. ओके. द थर्ड वन. Cash paid to Mr. X for 1,000 was posted to his account as 100. So here amount has wrong posting. So error of commission, it is correct. So what actually has to be done? बताइए क्या करना होगा. क्या करना होगा बताइए. ये एंट्री
900 से इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं.
क्या इंक्रीज करना है? इंक्रीज नहीं होता, डेबिट या क्रेडिट बोलिए. इंक्रीज
मतलब
मिस्टर एक्स को और 900 देना, फिर दिखाने मतलब उसको और डेबिट करना होगा. करेक्ट. तो एंट्री लिखे या स्टेटमेंट लिख दे?
एंट्री.
एंट्री. सो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री?
एक्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश अकाउंट 900.
डेबिट टू okay, correct. Let's go to entry 4. Purchase goods from Mr. T for 3,500 was entered in the purchase day book as 500. That means we have shown less purchase. The purchase is understated. Okay. Try to use these words now, okay, so that if question comes, you can use it. Sales was cast short. That means sales का debit बड़ा हो गया, credit कम हो, और purchase का कम आया मतलब purchase is understated. So what you have to do? You have to simply increase the purchase. So what we can do? purchase account debit to T account, more 3000 because 500 has already been showed. Correct. Now the fifth one. Sanjana बताइए. Paid salary of 3000 wrongly passed through wages account. दिया
सर
सैलरी, सैलरी है लेकिन वेजेस अकाउंट से पास कर दिया. बताइए. बहुत इजी है.
सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू वेजेस अकाउंट बाय थ्री
हाँ,
थाउजेंड
वेरी करेक्ट. सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू वेजेस 3000, 3000. Correct. Now we'll do part B, that is after preparation of. So what will be the entry one? Purchase planned for 10,000 wrongly passed through purchase account. क्या आपको नहीं लगता यही वाला होना चाहिए वापस से? Don't you agree the same has to be done?
यस सर आई गेस
Not guess. Don't guess. Have some tukkas. This should be done. But be careful at second one. Sales day book was casted short by 1000. ओके, इट इज आफ्टर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ ट्रायल बैलेंस. तो आप याद रखिएगा कि आपको फाइनल अकाउंट्स बनाने जाना है. ठीक है. और अब तुरंत अकाउंटेंट्स में चेंज नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि ये बहुत लंबा प्रोसेस होता है. अभी देखने पे लगता है सर क्या है, खोल के बस करना ही था, पर ऐसा नहीं होता. पूरे साल भर का ट्रांजैक्शन लगता है ना, निकालने में 2 महीने लग जाएंगे. ठीक है. तो क्या करना होगा? यू हैव टू क्रेडिट सेल्स अकाउंट डेफिनेटली, बट व्हाट विल डू, विल यूज ऑन सस्पेंस अकाउंट फॉर द टाइम बीइंग नाउ. सो विल डू सस्पेंस अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट. 1000, 1000. Third point, cash paid to Mr. X of 1000 was posted to his account as 100. It is after preparation of trial balance. X अकाउंट को डेबिट करना होगा. करेक्ट. सो X अकाउंट डेबिट टू सस्पेंस. Or you could have written cash account as well. That's not wrong over here. Okay. But I use suspense account by uh, just to आपको ताकि ये बिलीव हो जाए कि आफ्टर प्रिपरेशन यू कैन यूज सस्पेंस अकाउंट वेन एवर यू नीड इट. ओके. 900, 900. Fourth one. अच्छा, remember one thing ना, where actually suspense has to be used now when you see like कि you cannot get another account. ठीक है. जब आपको क्वेश्चन में दो अकाउंट ना दिखे ना, तो अगर आपको पता हो कि एक अकाउंट जो दिख रहा है उसको क्या करना है ना, तो दूसरे को आप सस्पेंस से टैली कर सकते. करेक्ट. क्योंकि यहाँ पे देखिए दिख रहा था कैश है एक मिस्टर एक्स, तो आप कैश भी लिख सकते थे, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं था. ठीक है. Now, purchase goods from Mr. T for 3,500 was entered in the purchase day book as 500. See, both accounts can be classified over here. So what we'll do, we'll simply pass the same entry that we passed over here. Purchase account debit to T account. Purchase account debit to T account. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Now last one. Paid salary for 3,000 was wrongly passed through wages account. See, salary and wages, both account are visible to us. We know what has to be done. What we will do? We'll do salary account debit to wages account. 3,000 and 3,000. Correct? So you got it, na? Actually, that before and after में difference क्या है? Before में आप हमेशा you'll use both the accounts because you know it is before preparation, so you'll get the question as if remember that you'll get the question as if you can identify both the account, or you know actually what has to be done, which has to be increase or decrease. Okay, but after preparation of trial balance, if you don't know what are the two accounts, okay, and you whatever account, one account definitely will be given, and you know what account has to be done, so adjust it with the help of suspense account. But after preparation of trial balance as well, if you can identify what are the two accounts, then always use the account name, don't use the suspense account. Okay. The only thing that will change after preparation of trial balance is that each and every entry has to be passed through P&L adjustment account. That is all. Okay, but don't worry, we'll not do today because today we have done that depreciation part as well. Okay, so for today we'll keep it up to here. After preparation of final accounts, financial statement, we'll see in the next session, and we'll see a few more illustrations, and then we'll end this chapter. Okay, so for today, we'll keep it up to here. We'll see you in the next session. That is, I think it is on Wednesday, correct? Okay. Okay, we'll see you in the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Have a nice day.